Hello, welcome back. Today we're jumping into some more League of Legends. Now, I know I have been watching all the trailers, teasers, skin stuff, and we will still be getting to that. This is not that different, but I saw and was talking about with a couple of friends that League released their 2024 gameplay trailer, things that are coming in the next year. I think they did a teaser for a new champion. And maybe there's one more video that I'm watching more about the gameplay. And it was interesting because I had this thing where I was like, I really want to watch it, but should I wait and catch up to it in the series that I'm doing? If you don't know, if you're new, I'm watching as a new League player all the different stuff they have. So that's really fun if you want to go watch that. There's a link somewhere probably, maybe at the end. But I was like, oh, well, I want to wait. But I was like, this will kind of impact as I am playing while watching these things. I was like, I kind of want to watch this now. So we're getting 2 League videos this week, but I'm very excited because this is fun because it's new. It's going to be more relevant. I don't know. It's just fun to be watching all these League trailers, getting into it, also playing the game, enjoying the game a lot, and then now being able to react to things semi in real time. I think I'm a couple of days late to these trailers, but to be in it and maybe know something about it, I'm still going to be pretty naive. Will I be confused the whole time? Yes, probably, maybe, but that is also sometimes what the lovely people in the comments are for, because people always help me out when I'm confused. But I'm excited to see what's coming. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. I wonder... Okay. Ooh, spooky. That's where the little scuttly guy is. Oh. Different camp. Is this a new map or an update to the map? Or maybe for the sit. Whoa. What the fuck? Okay. The the place is getting creepy. Everything is going strange. Okay, fun. I'm not quick enough to notice if there was any different skins or character updates, but the map definitely looked very different, very interesting. So I watched the gameplay spotlight because maybe that will tell us a little bit more, but we'll go into... Now, I want to say his name is pronounced Hwei. Let me know if I'm wrong. That is fine, but... It's a champion trailer. I'm excited. I think I saw one thing on Twitter or something. Go follow me there if you want. But he maybe is a painter or something, but excited to see. He looks like an artsy guy. Okay, yeah, very painter-esque.
Something dark clings to me.
Oh.
Has always lived.
Oh, he... Really?
Destruction.
Do you? Oh, I love the paint.
You brought it to
Oh, it's so
light,
cool.
Jin.
Oh. Does he use a paintbrush as a weapon?
The line blurs. I keep spiraling down.
Interesting.
Paths I never thought I'd walk. There is light in me.
He looks like a mage.
I can't lose sight of it. And the colors
Oh my god, a painting
run
mage. Oh my lord.
Open your eyes.
Whoa, interesting.
Every burden, every vision, I'll lay them out.
Oh
here.
god, he got a lot of different things going on.
Art, life, death, all I've
Art,
seen,
life, and
all
death.
made clear.
Interesting. He looks... He looks like such an artsy guy. Oh my gosh. I don't know what was going on with his abilities. There was 1,000 things going on. He was throwing all these different abilities. He looks complicated. He looks cool, but complicated as. Okay, last thing we're going into is the gameplay spotlight. Will I be lost this whole time? Possibly, but I'm interested to see. I want to watch it anyway.
Out with the old, in with the new. Welcome
Interesting.
one and all to season 2024. We've got
2024.
to share, from terrain adjustments to new monsters and items.
Okay.
What's coming? Let's get into it.
Does the season go for the whole year? Map changes. Cool.
Wait, where are we? Oh, it's top lane. These walls are different, and look at that. The brush is now in the middle of the river. Well, that'll make for a
Interesting.
trickier gank path from jungle, so you top laners can focus more on your lane opponent instead of hungry junglers. We've got terrain changes
Interesting,
across
that's
the entire
cool.
map, actually. Like in mid lane, the brush is farther back from the lane now, and we've adjusted the walls to both red and blue side for better symmetry. Overall, these adjustments
amazing.
should make it a little safer to play a variety of champions in mid lane, especially those mages with 0 dashes. Speaking of
Cool.
safety, we've also changed the walls opposite Baron and Dragon Pit for a bit more security while you're moving between lanes through the jungle.
Okay, that
Finally, in
sounds
bot
like
lane,
great
there's a new
changes.
gank path on red side to make the map more symmetrical. We've also shifted the brush to the middle of the river, so both teams can more reasonably fight for vision control. Look alive down there.
Cool. Look alive down there. Good to know. I will, as a support,
New
I will
jungle
try and
paths
stay
aren't
alive.
The only thing to keep your eye on this season. A new Void monster has found its way to the Rift. During the early
Ooh,
game,
okay.
a camp of 3 Void Grubs will now spawn inside the Baron Pit. When you attack
Void
a grub,
Grubs.
smaller Void Mites appear to join the fight. Killing one of the Void Grubs grants a permanent buff to your entire team that deals damage over time when attacking turrets. For every grub you slay,
Permanent.
the buff becomes more powerful. After the first 3 grubs are killed, 3 more will spawn a few minutes later. If your team manages to kill all
Interesting.
6, then you unlock the maximum buff. When you attack a turret, you'll apply the damage over time and spawn some Void Mites of your own to help take it
Oh,
down.
they're kind of
Keep
cute,
in mind
actually.
that Void Grubs are an incremental camp, not all or nothing. So slaying even one can give your team a small boost and keep the enemy from collecting all 6.
Oh, that's cool. So if you don't get all 6, you don't get to spawn the Void Mites?
Any remaining grubs disappear, and the beloved Rift Herald enters the game with a fresh new look.
Okay.
Maybe they're born
He
with
does
it,
look cool.
Maybe it's the hideously vile influence of the void from whence they came. If you select the Herald, you can summon them as before to march down lane and whack turrets. Or
Okay,
any
cool,
member of
yeah.
your team can hop on board to play Summoner's Drift, steering the monster as they charge forward.
Hop on
and
board.
bounce. Ramming Herald into a turret this way deals some extra damage, and you can run into enemy champions to damage and knock them up. On
Really?
terrain
Oh
or
my
a turret,
gosh.
The driver pops out nearby, and the ability to steer goes on cooldown. This cooldown resets if you hit a turret, but takes longer if you hit a wall. All aboard
Okay.
the Shelly Demolition Train. Now
Holy
let's talk
shit.
about-
I'm
What was that?
gonna be so scared of that. Ooh, and this.
Baron Nashor,
Baron-
Voidborn
Yeah, okay.
Tyrant of the Rift, is back and badder than ever before. When he enters
Yeah.
the game,
Looks
you'll know it.
horrid.
Baron takes one
Horrid
of three
good.
forms when he emerges. Each form provides the same classic buff, but alters how he fights and determines the shape of his pit. But wait,
Oh,
there's
cool.
more.
That's
With
interesting.
Baron's entrance, the Void's influence spreads across the map, infusing the Scuttle Crab, Brambleback, and Sentinel with dark power.
Okay.
Voidborn Scuttle Crab becomes tankier and tougher to kill. On death, she sends a
Interesting.
massive burst like a Scryer's Bloom, revealing all enemy champions and wards in a large area. Bet you didn't
Cool.
see that
Oh,
coming.
that's really cool.
Likewise, the Voidborn red and blue buff require a little more muscle to take down, but in exchange, they grant the buff to every teammate who's alive at the time. So no more fighting
Really?
over who gets blue buff, alright?
Interesting.
Speaking of cool new buffs, let's talk Infernal Rift. All versions of the Elemental Rift have been refreshed to accommodate the new base terrain, with Mountain Rift losing a few walls that didn't quite fit anymore, but we've changed up
Okay.
Infernal Rift completely. We don't have gameplay footage quite ready at this time, so let me paint you a word picture. Instead of a
Okay, word
burned out
picture.
Fire escape, Infernal Rift will scatter infernal cinders all across the map. Picking up
Okay.
these cinders gives a small burst of move speed and a stat buff. On death, half your collected cinders explode out for others to snag for themselves. I mean,
Oh,
we're not using them
cool.
anymore, right?
Item system. Ooh, what's gonna be the changes? Oh, this is
After
exciting.
We've made some item adjustments for this new season. Like, a lot of adjustments. For one, mythic
Okay.
items are out. Gone. Poof. In their place, we're adding, removing, and updating a bunch of items across several champion classes.
Okay.
Mages, assassins, tanks...
Are they, like,
enchanters,
gone
fighters,
forever?
and marksmen will all notice quite a few changes when they gear up this season.
I'm
For
gonna have to
example, the
relearn
new
so
Stormfront
much.
For those AP assassins and burst mages who really want to shock the enemy. In addition,
Okay.
we've overhauled the support quest items. Supports now have a singular item they pick up at the start of the game with minimal stats. You earn gold with this item by executing minions of any type for a flat amount, or hitting enemy champions with abilities or attacks.
Okay, cool.
At the middle tier,
Fantastic.
you unlock refilling wards as before. And when you reach the final tier, you can choose between several upgraded items to suit your playstyle. Whether you prefer
Really?
protecting your carry or more aggressive support tactics, we've got you. While you're
If
running
you
around
want
with
to
new
just
map,
do your own
new
thing.
monsters and new items, you should keep an eye out for old grudges. We've added a handful
Okay.
of champion quests that will trigger when certain champs are in the same game. Defeating your
Oh,
quest
that's really
rival on
cool.
the enemy team will grant a tiny buff. While it won't significantly impact the game, it'll be a nice reward for you Renekton mains to finally
Interesting.
stick it to Nasus. Many of the changes we've made this year are aimed at making gameplay mechanics and systems easier to understand. This goal includes
thank
a lot of
God.
adjustments mentioned previously, or smaller changes like simplified tooltip language. We also just want to make it feel better to be on the Rift. Listen closely and you might notice the music changing throughout the game based on where you are or what you're doing. Favorite
Oh, that
lock
sounds
music, anyone?
cool.
And now you can celebrate
Different
or
music?
commiserate with your teammates in a language everyone understands. The fist bump.
The fist bump. That's so
Okay, that
cool
was a
too.
lot
Wow.
faster. In summary,
No.
new
You could
terrain
talk
with new
more.
gate paths in every lane. Void grubs are now a thing. You can now drive the Rift Herald into
Okay,
Void is
doesn't make it more
In
tough.
Rift,
Oh,
totally
got it.
changed. There's a bunch of new items. Some champs are bringing their beef onto the Rift, and fist bumps explode into sparkles and fireworks.
I love the fist bump. It's like my favorite thing.
Details, we unpack everything in the article linked below. So study
Okay.
up, friends, and
I was
we'll
like,
see
do
you
they
in
have a
January
patch
when
notes?
Season 2024 kicks off.
See you in January. I mean, what the fuck? I'm so excited. League of Legends. Look at you go. you've hooked me into the game, you've hooked me into the world, and this has just made me really excited for the new season. So I don't know how, like, I've only been playing for like a month, I guess. So a season's like a whole year. Do you have different things inside the seasons? These are still things I'm like learning. So, and they said they're taking away mythic items. Does that mean they're going to be reworked as like other items, or are they completely gone altogether? I feel like that means, there's going to be so much relearning, and everyone's going to be like, oh, there's different changes. At least the map changes for me maybe won't be as hard, because I don't know the map. Like, I know the map well-ish, well as someone who really enjoys the game and has been playing for a month would know it. But I feel like at least those changes won't throw me as much, because I haven't been playing for years, so I'm not really used to it. But that looks really cool. I love, we're at, what did they say? Season 2024. Like, they've been, League's been going for so long, and they're still, like, doing, like, cool updates. And to me, it feels really fresh, and they said they're trying to make things easier and make it feel better, which is great. Because, personally, I don't want to say this, but League kind of feels like shit as a new player. They explain nothing, everything is confusing, and nothing, I'm still lost half the time. But to make it feel like better when you're on the Rift, I'm excited about. Wow. I don't know, that was just good. It's got me excited. Oh, now I want to play League. Fuck. It's every time I watch anything League related, I just go, oh, now I want to play. Oh, that's going to hurt me for the rest of the day. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and having a good day. If you'd like to check out more of my League stuff, hopefully there'll be a link somewhere. Other than that, hope to see you in the next one.